This is a glimpse into my life. Life with Eric.
Eric's here.
And I'm Kiley.
And I'm Eric.
Okay, I think we know who you are.
Oh.
So, are you actually having a cocktail with me this week?
Yes, I am.
Okay, are you sure?
And I'm
you
not
said that
lying.
last week.
Nope, I'm having a Moscow mule because it's Saturday night.
Okay, well, just because it's Saturday night doesn't mean you're drinking.
No, if it's Saturday night, I am full of energy. I'm not falling asleep. Last night.
And you're drunk?
It was too. I'm not drunk. I am not drunk. If I slur my words, it's just my speech pattern. I had a speech impediment as a kid. I stuttered. I was just watching this thing on Herschel Walker. Said he stutters, so no kids at school talk to him. That was me.
No one talked to you?
Now look what I do. I get on the microphone. Now I don't stutter.
You do stutter sometimes.
Yeah, I do. I slur and stutter once in a while. But no, I'm not drunk during Moscow Mule. But last night I was tired. You went to bed, and boom, I was out in 2 seconds.
Yes.
But we went and saw Mamma Mia.
We did last night.
Mamma Mia. Mama, mama, mama. I don't know the song.
You don't know the words. We
I don't know
learned
any of the
you
words.
don't know any of the words, even remotely close.
Private dance. Wait, no,
Not
no,
private dancer.
Dancing queen. Sex and me.
Young and free.
Young and free.
Only
mean.
17.
Only 17 in the magazine.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know the words of the song.
You know, not, which it's like one of your favorite movies, so how do you not know the lyrics?
I don't know. I know the songs, though. That was good, though. We went and saw the play at Sand Harbor. It was
the
Shakespeare
Lake Tahoe Shakespeare Festival.
Lake Tahoe Shakespeare Festival where they were showing Mamma Mia. We went with my mom and dad.
Yep.
My Mama Mia. And my daddy Mia.
Okay.
And my brother Matty Mia.
Oh, no.
And my sister and brother-in-law. We can't say their names. We're not allowed
You
to.
didn't say the other one's names either. You
usually,
the Mia's.
usually when I say my sister's name, I go, scratch that from the record. She'll be happy about that.
Strike. Yeah.
That'd be good. Strike that from the record.
Yes, we did. It was it was fun.
It was a lot of fun, and the music was good.
Music was great.
Yeah, except the late girl sitting next to you was on Instagram the whole time.
Oh my gosh, it was definitely a woman that was there with her adult daughter.
She drank like 2 bottles of wine.
First of all, yeah, that was one of
Coppola.
the first things I
noticed it was Coppola wine.
because she like popped open bottle number 2 like shortly after the play started. So I was like, oh, okay, we're going.
Yeah,
for
she
2
drank
here.
one, and then she
Yeah.
drank 2, but she was on Instagram
And then
the
she
whole
kept
time.
like going because I would look over.
Watch the play already, you
She
stupid
kept
idiot.
going on Instagram. Yeah, which she was older than me, possibly older than you, and I'm like, so. Why are you obsessed with Instagram? You're a grown-ass woman.
Why am I on Instagram?
Did you look during the play?
No, I did not.
No,
I didn't even know I
point.
brought my phone. I didn't even look at it.
That was my point. And so I was like, oh, is she like bored? She doesn't want to be here. She's drunk and on Instagram. But at the end of the play, they did a little dance sequence to
Yep.
like 3
Oh,
of the
yeah.
popular songs.
The wine sunk in.
The wine apparently had hit because she got up and was like busting a move.
Out of the whole place, she was busting a move.
Yes, I was like, whoa, you enjoyed yourself, I guess.
And for the folks that don't know, it's like
Oh.
kind of like outside patio furniture chairs up a
You're in
sandy
sand,
hill.
yeah.
Yeah, you're in sand. This lady was
She
busting
was
a move.
busting a move. I was like, oh, okay.
There was a guy in front of me. Did you see that guy that kept staring at me or you? Or kept
He
looking back?
would look back and like make comments to us, but I didn't understand any of it.
Every
like
time
the content
you're right.
of it, anything.
No, every time he made a comment, I was like, huh? And we both just
It's
stared
like
at
he
him.
was responding to our conversation,
And
but
then
we
he-
didn't get it.
And then he turned away. He did it like 5 times. I'm like, what's this guy doing every time?
Maybe he just had liked you a little. No,
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
No. Any guy that watches Mamma Mia, I'm sure they're going to attract a few,
You being one of those?
but yeah. I love Mamma Mia. And I'm glad, and you said you were going to videotape me for your friend.
Yeah,
And-
Janine wanted
yeah,
to see you
Janine.
dancing.
Yeah.
You didn't really dance.
I kind of did
couldn't.
dance. I was just kind of, my mom was jamming a move.
I didn't see her.
She
I
was
did see
busting
her
a
trying to
move.
dance along with the dancers, but it was a little different moves
Yeah.
than the dancers, but it's fine.
It was good, though.
It was good.
People that seen Mamma Mia, if you watched the movie or the play, I recommend it. It's good.
I do find it funny that I didn't really think about this till we saw the play yesterday. That your 2 like not all-time favorite movies, but 2 of on the Sorry.
Don't.
Breathe through your nose.
Don't. I don't want to have to do an edit. I'm dying here. It totally went down the wrong pipe. Did you hear that on the thing?
I think I did.
Oh, my God. I got
Anyways.
those cold sweats now. I'm sweating. Why do you enjoy me choking?
I don't know.
I know. That's not polite. Go ahead.
Anywho,
What were you saying?
So
Jeez Louise.
what 2 movies in your like top 5 are Grease and Mamma Mia?
Yeah. So?
Musicals at their best.
I love Grease and Mamma
I
Mia.
know.
And you want me to see Moulin Rouge.
I do actually want you to see Moulin
I've
Rouge.
never even really heard. I mean, I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. But
Yeah.
that's
I feel
good.
like you'd enjoy it.
Yeah. Grease is one of my favorite movies. When Grease came out, I was only like 7 years old. And I've seen Grease a bunch of times. If you ask my sister, her favorite movie is probably Grease. And my kids love Grease.
I think Matt said yesterday that he like came out of the womb listening to Grease.
Yeah, he did. Those summer.
Like he's like, because you're like, have you ever seen Grease? And he's like, I don't think there was like a day in my life that I didn't see Grease.
Yeah, he was sitting in his car seat. Yeah, why do you think he moved to India?
Yeah.
Speaking of Matt, he's here in town for a month. He's leaving on Monday.
I know.
And he hasn't even sat in on a podcast. He still listens.
He was a busy man.
Yeah, busy man. He's like my mom and dad's assistant.
Yeah.
He goes places. He goes
runs all their errands.
Yeah, runs all the errands, and then they just walk from the beach, and then Matt totes all their stuff in a thing. It's like a Sherpa. he just totes everything.
Where's your Oh, Matt's got it.
Yeah, Matt's got it. They just leave everything behind. They drop. My mom like drops her coat. Matt comes back down, picks it up, follows him around.
It's not that extreme.
Yeah, pretty much. My dad's like, it's really nice having Matt around. He goes to Spectrum. He goes to the store.
Bless his heart, going to Spectrum.
Yeah, he goes to the store. He made sure when we get the Mamma Mia, he made sure we get the will call and got all the tickets the right way.
He did have everything.
Yeah.
He did take. Normally, it's like me or you having, or Gretch having to do it.
Right, and Matt
But
books
he did it
everything.
all, yeah.
Matt needs to move back here and just be my parents' assistant.
Yeah.
That'd be
He's all,
great. They would love it. Yeah, he could hold my mom's cigarette at the smoking bar.
Oh no!
He'll
It's time for a puff, Mom.
No, he'll sit right next to her, and when she pulls a cigarette, he lights it, and then he runs to the ATM, gets my mom money for the machine, goes back.
He could drive them home. He's like a chauffeur.
Right. Matt orders some food. Dad wants a pizza, not a whole one, and I want the pot stickers. We'll share. Matt, I'm out of cigarettes. Go down to the 7-Eleven. Give me some. Give me some Marlboro Lights.
They might need to get him like a casita or something, so he has a little personal space.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't need personal space.
I think he does. Oh. After a month, I think he does.
He's hot tailing him out of here after a month, probably.
I think he tried to get your parents to stay up in Incline today so that he could have the house to himself.
Oh, probably. I wouldn't doubt it. And then
That's what your mom thought.
You never seen a person eat, because he only eats rice and curry in India. And hardly no vegetables. You never seen a person eat so much pizza in their life. And after about 2 weeks, he's like, I can't eat pizza for like 6 more months. Like coming back and visit you guys. Like I'm all pizzaed out. So I
know he's eating a lot of veggies and stuff. Like he had a veggie bagel.
He's probably
today.
10, 15 pounds heavier.
Well, he had COVID right before he came, so he said he lost like 10 pounds.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
But anyway, he went to Mamma Mia. He loved it.
He didn't even know what it was.
Yeah,
He'd never seen
I made
the
him. I
movie,
said,
nothing.
Matt, sit next to me so I can tell you what's happening in Mamma Mia. And at first, the girl's microphone didn't work, so I did fill him in. She's sending the notes to her dads.
Oh.
Her 3 dads.
You can hear her still.
Yeah, barely. Man. That was pretty good. She put on her stage voice, so.
She did.
That was pretty good. Mamma Mia, the one thing that was funny was they had a little dog in Mamma Mia. I thought that was funny.
Yes, they did. Does the I guess the play has a dog, or the show has a dog. I can't remember a dog.
I have no idea, but everybody has a. Talk, Kylie.
Oh, I don't know where you're going with this dog. But
no, the dog. When the dog came on, the dog did nothing but the guy would carry the dog, put the dog down, and
he would run back.
It would run, obviously, with a treat behind the stage. But when the dog came on, it was a huge highlight for everybody.
Everyone's excited to see the dog.
Everybody just wanted to see what the dog was going to do. So if you ever do a production or something like that, put a dog in it.
Oh, yeah. They'll pay attention.
Because everybody's like, oh, the dog, Even afterwards, we were walking out of Mamma Mia.
Yeah, we happened to see some cast members.
A bunch of cast members who were there coming out, and we're like, oh, we like the dog. So funny, my dad's he's oblivious.
He was totally oblivious.
He's saying some random things. My mom's like, these are the guys in the play. They were in the play. And my dad's like, where? What? He's in the middle of them all looking around.
He was. I don't think he could hear.
I don't know what he was
doing.
So
I think he was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, and these guys were all behind him. We were saying, and I was all confused too. I go, I thought it was the lead. I thought it was this.
Yeah,
it was just dancers.
Yeah. Ensemble.
Yeah.
But they did say that they had someone with the treats back there, so the dog would run to the treat.
Oh, yeah, I asked that. I said, is there someone with a treat? Oh, yeah, there's for sure a treat.
Yes.
So the dog would zoom to get the treat. That's kind of crazy. But we were leaving there, and no, that was intermission when you had to go to the bathroom, Keeks.
I did have to go to the bathroom.
That was a highlight of my show at intermission. So we get down to the P line.
Oh, which of course
we'll call it the bathroom line.
There's no line for the men's and 20 deep for the women's.
Yeah, 20 deep for the women's. So I go in there, and there's one stall and about 4 or 5 urinals, and I go in there, and the stall is open. So I go in there and take a pee. I'm like thinking, God, Kylie should just run in here and go pee. And I was going to call her, and I said, well, I'll go pee first. And when I go out of
Don't come out with your dick swinging.
No,
Kylie, come on.
Right, Kylie, come here. So I go in there first, and then when when I realized when I go out there, no one goes back in the stall because all these guys just had to take a pee.
You just
no
gotta
one,
go pee. Yeah.
Yeah,
no
so I'm
one's
like,
gonna
Kylie,
take
go,
shit.
go. And the girl behind her's like, Kylie's getting all nervous.
Oh, I
and
was just,
everything.
I'm like afraid of like offending a guy. I don't know why.
Now, just say your name is Kyle and you're a
Right.
guy. No one's going to question
I
it
guess
these
this
days.
day and age, in this society,
You
it
can do
totally
anything.
could.
You could be a he, they, she, they, we,
Right.
they.
I identify as a male.
Right. You identify as a Wein. What are they going to do? Pull your pants down and check?
They can. It doesn't matter if
Right.
what parts I have.
Yeah. Your boobs could be,
I
not
forgot
real.
about those. I had
doesn't
coat on.
matter.
You couldn't tell.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. You can
Your
be
boobs
anything.
Could be not real.
You can go in any bathroom you want, anybody, at
It's
any
true.
time.
I did go pee, and you're like, "Come on, let's go." Yeah, he's yelling at me from outside the stall.
Until you're a guy and you go in the girls and take a big shit, then
Right.
you get
Then
go
you get
thrown
in
into
trouble.
jail or something.
But there was a stall right outside, or a urinal right outside the stall, and there was like this guy peeing.
Kylie's in there.
And I was like, "Oh my god, I have to walk by this guy,
Yeah, and I'm
I
all,
don't want to
Kyle,
like
Kyle, it's
be
okay,
like,
Kyle.
hey,
I'm yelling Kyle.
looking good over there." So I was like trying to wait a second, like, "Come on, buddy, pee, like."
I know, the
speed
guy
it
was
up.
raining the vein
Yes,
forever.
he was. But there was actually like a little. It was
How much
like
piss can this guy take?
partitioned well because I couldn't. I did glance over like, "Oh no," but I couldn't see anything.
Now, good question is,
What?
if you open that door and he was like sideways, would you look down at his ween?
Yes. Like what? I'm gonna be honest.
The guy was black tan. I wonder if his ween was tan.
I don't know. I didn't see it.
He was like real, like white hair with
Yes, I
dark
would see.
skin.
I would look.
Yeah.
Well, that's like if would you not look at like boobs if you walked in and someone's taking their shirt off?
I only look at boobs.
So why would
So
I not
yes.
take the least like glance?
Right. Maybe he just turns around and
Oh.
it's okay, I'm Kyle.
Lower my wrists.
I kept going, Kyle.
Well hung over there, bud.
And then,
Yeah.
and then when it was kind of clear, I'm going, Kyle.
I know
And
you did.
I'm like, when's she gonna open the door? What's she doing?
I was
in
trying
there?
not to like take
I'm like,
the
how
guy
long
out.
of a piss is she gonna
Oh,
take?
I had peed
You should be
already.
taking you should be taking a short pee when you're going that fast.
I did take a short pee, but then the guy came up right as I was gonna step out, and then I was like, "Shit!"
That was good. It kind of made my day. I was like laughing. I'm like, well, maybe she's gonna get caught and someone's gonna say something to
I
her.
know. I'm
But
all worried I'm gonna offend some
The
guy.
girl behind you was jealous. She wanted to do it, and she was like, God, I can't believe she did it.
I've
And-
peed in many a men's bathroom in my life.
yeah, why
many
not? Who
amends.
cares? Yeah, I've been with you when you've done it.
Yeah,
Like no guy cares if you go into the
It's
men's
true.
room. Now a girl may care if a guy goes into the girls' room.
right. Well, we all need a stall though, so that's the problem.
Right, and they may think the guy's a psycho or something. But
Right.
I guess guys want girls to go into the men's room. It's exciting for them.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, they want to see
Right.
that.
Oh.
I don't know, because it's just like, a little taboo or whatever. Yeah.
Oh well.
Come on over here.
I'm probably a definition of
Yeah.
taboo. Over
Now,
here.
what would be real taboo is you go sit on the urinal and take a pee. Then you're like, okay, now that might not go flow. Or you know,
Can you
they
give
have
me
those-
some toilet paper?
Yeah, somebody give me some toilet paper. What's your? Or you just go and squat and go over the drain in the floor.
There's a drain. Oh, I guess
All
bathrooms
bathrooms
have a
have
drain
drains
on
in the floor. Yeah, or you do something like that. Now that you might get thrown into jail for.
I think I might. That would be considered indecent exposure.
But my dad, yeah,
It-
I guess I don't know.
I don't know.
How, decent exposure for what?
I don't know. I'm in a bathroom.
Right, and you can do anything these days in bathrooms, whatever you want.
Right. It's a pee seams.
Can you shit on the floor?
I mean,
Possibly.
possibly.
I don't know. Everything's okay these days.
There
No one
does
get
seem
in
to be
trouble
a
for
little-
nothing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You can't get in trouble for anything.
What if I identify as a dog and I just shit wherever?
Yeah. If I identify as a dog, I just come over to your house and shit in the bathroom, and they kick you outside
And so I shit on the grass.
and say shit on the grass. Then you come back in.
Mm-hmm.
Identify as a dog.
I don't know if that's a thing, but
Right.
okay. Anyway,
When you're thrown up in a bush, you identify as a dog. No more thrown up in a bush.
I'm trying to think. I'm like, when did I?
But
throw up
anyway,
in a bush
we go back
last?
to our seats at Mamma Mia, and really enjoyed the play. The dancers were great,
Yes.
and we had
there
a
were
good
some
time.
great ensemble.
Dance numbers at the end,
Well, no. Even during there was like
Yeah.
the guy with the long hair that was hilarious.
gyrating his hips all over the
And the,
place.
like-
The funny dancer.
Yeah, and like the mom's best friend was a hoot.
Yep, she was really
There are
good.
some non-main character cast members that were great.
Now, my dad loved Mamma Mia, but what he found out is next week there's going to be a Queen tribute band at
Oh.
the same venue. So he finds out it's sold out. So he's really like, I told him I'll go with him. It's like next Monday night
Yeah.
or something like that. I said I'll go with you. I don't know if we'll go or we'll go, but he really excited about that. But he has to go down to Sand Harbor and wait in will call
Oh, shit.
to see who cancels
On
because it's
Monday
sold
night?
out. No, anytime during the week. So Queen tribute band. That's the his first step to seeing the real
So he's
Queen.
not working next week.
Yeah, here we go. In and out of Sand Harbor all day.
Hey, Dad, where you at, Sand Harbor?
Yeah.
Doing lunch, I'm at Sand Harbor.
But after the play, we came back. We stayed the night in Tahoe.
We did.
It was great. And went to the beach.
Cool?
It was hot, man.
No, at night it was cool.
Oh, it was cool,
Because
but it
the
was
window
the
opened, it was
whole.
great.
It was kind of hot for Tahoe though. We went to the beach. It was
it's
roasting
toasty
hot.
today, yeah.
Yeah, the water in Tahoe is cold though.
Yes, it always is cold.
No,
There's not a day
no,
that's
it's not
warm.
always cold.
Yeah, it
Last year it
is.
was a lot warmer than this year. I know because I
Yes,
swim in it
it's
and
true.
stuff.
Yes,
but
yes. But
yeah.
I don't know if I'd ever say Tahoe's warm.
yeah, I mean it's not a warm lake, but
Right.
it definitely cools you down, gets your core temperature
Yes, it does.
down. And then we saw on the way walking to the beach, a girl drives her car over, like trying to park her car on the
she was
side of the
trying to
road,
park, yeah.
and her car just dives into a ditch, like
Oh.
big time. And then we go on.
Yeah.
I go on Facebook or Instagram. It's already up there on the Incline Facebook page. I just happened to see that, and I'm like, look how fast this shit goes up.
I know.
Some chick drives her car over a thing, boom, it's on Facebook
Social media.
or Instagram.
Yeah.
But one of the funny things, and I don't want to embarrass you, Keeks.
Oh, yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
When you sit out in the sun,
yeah.
you read your books,
do.
and your shoulders kind of hunch
I kind
over,
of hunch like that.
and then your boobs.
kind of sag
Yeah,
into
so
like
so underneath the skin above your stomach, it's white.
there's like a white patch, which we kind
Yeah.
of, I mean,
I make fun of
always
you all the
attribute it to just because they're so big that
It's the way you sit though.
it's, a combination of size and slouching.
Big old white spots there.
Right.
So I always tease you about it, but where did we get home? Oh, we got home from Newport.
In Newport.
And I got little tit lines under there. I'm like, how do I have those? I'm
You were
sitting like
slouching.
that. But mine are like pinstripes.
I know.
It's like a white pinstripe.
Like
I'm
a
like,
little pinstripe underneath.
how do I get tit lines? This is the start of it all.
You're getting moves.
They're gonna get big. Yeah, they're gonna get bigger and bigger, and I'm gonna have this big old lines under there.
Are you gonna have to start borrowing my bras?
I'm gonna have to start laying out on my back to tan those things.
No, I also need to lay down like straight with like my arms up, but I can't. I don't fall asleep. I'm not a napper, so I don't sleep when we're anywhere outside at the pool, at the beach. I don't sleep, and you always sleep, so I get bored, so I read, and then I end up with these boob lines.
Right. Yeah. So now we both have them.
I know.
You run the family.
They run the family.
I wonder if this guy has them.
Oh no.
Hey everybody, this is Joe LaMonica with LaMonica Custom Builders. You want a custom home from a Southern California premier home builder? Call me, Joe LaMonica with LaMonica Custom Builders. 310-465-3347.
We won't ask him. We don't want to embarrass him. We have Joe on the podcast in a
Let's
few
just have
weeks.
him take his shirt off when he comes.
Oh,
and we'll
yeah, on the
compare.
podcast.
We can see whose is bigger.
Yeah, he'll love that. He will love. He'll love to do that.
I'm sure.
Last week we were in Newport Beach, and
Yes.
I thought we finished telling everything about Newport. But one of the things that we did
I
down
don't
there,
even remember the podcast.
you don't remember any of them. She never knows anything.
I can't remember what we say in real life and what we say in the podcast. I'm like, well, we already said that.
I know,
And
we
you're
always-
like,
we
no,
kinda talk-
didn't.
yeah.
It's the same conversation.
People out there who don't know us that way. We kind of just talk like this.
This
anyway.
is how we normally talk, yeah.
Yeah, because we talk about random shit. But we went to this place to eat called the Quiet Woman.
Oh, yeah, we did.
And the Quiet Woman is in Corona Del Mar, which is near
Yes.
Laguna, which is near Newport. And we decided to go to Quiet Woman because Kiley sees this place on TV.
On the Real Housewives of Orange County.
Yeah, the Real Housewives of Orange County.
You roll your eyes, but you watch it and agree to go.
Well, I like action. I like a little action, so I figured, maybe we'll see
We are
somebody.
reality
Maybe we'll
star
do whatever.
stalkers.
Yeah. And so as soon as we sit down in this restaurant, it's kind of busy and everything. It's a lot smaller than I expected.
It is way smaller than I expected because they like filmed a dinner there, and they made the restaurant look pretty big.
Yeah, the Quiet
And
Woman.
was like, I'm like, you literally just had the whole restaurant in the shot.
Yeah, probably.
Seriously.
I was like, how do they even film in here? Like, shut down the place?
They'd go like really early, like at 3 p.m. instead of like 6
right.
p.m.
It's kind of a smaller place, but the food was phenomenal.
Oh my god, the food was really good.
The Quiet Woman, we're giving you good props right now.
Yeah,
And it's very, I think it's very popular, so you do need to make a reservation.
I would say yes.
Yeah, but we're we're sitting across this table, and I look over, and this girl makes this big laugh, but there's this big old obnoxious laugh. So we look over, and she's sitting with this other girl in a green hat.
Right.
And I go, hey, Kylie, that's the girl from there. Those 2 girls that checked in before us at the Hyatt where we checked in. And she's like, no way. How do you even know that? I look at people. I examine people.
I don't.
And I knew it was them. And so finally, I'm like, Kylie, just
Well,
go.
hold on.
I'm just go over and ask her.
Before this, you also were looking at the guy first. You looked at the guy first.
We had a weird hair going.
That you were like,
I thought he had half a beard.
he had like a Bieber swoop hair, if you will.
Big curly, though.
But it was like big and curly and puffy, and then he had a hat on, though. So it looked like he had like a half a swoop on, like just hair on one side, and then Eric's like,
half a beard.
yeah, he's like, do you think he has like half a beard?
I'm like, this guy looks so weird.
No,
I mean, they're kind of in a
like-
classy place, too, so you
He
just
doesn't
don't
have
know.
a half.
You know, the girl was just
You were like a kid. Well, but this is before you actually recognized the girl. You couldn't stop staring at his hair, and it's weird. You're like, I gotta
can't
go
take
walk
this
over
guy.
there to see if he has like
No.
hair on the other side.
I'm waiting for this guy to turn. I'm dying. I'm like, turn.
Like, he
You
does not
son of
have
a
half a
bitch. You will
beard.
not turn, you know. And Kylie's like, stop, Sarah.
Let it go. He has
Let
a
it
full
go. He
beard.
has a full beard. I said, I don't think so. I think he has a half a beard.
He did not.
So anyway, then I realized they're from the hotel, which I'm kind of a genius in that way.
Yes.
And what are the chances of 2 girls going to the
That's
same
true.
restaurant? I mean, I don't know what the chances are. Small, actually.
It's a small restaurant too. It's not.
And,
It's
and
not
we're
like
in a huge city.
Yes, there's many choices.
I mean, a million choices to eat at, and they're in there. So the girl gets up and goes to the bathroom.
which I also had to go to the
I'm like,
bathroom.
Kylie, go.
Well, I had to
Ask
go
her.
anyways, and
And
so
the whole
he's like,
time-
ask her in the bathroom. Ask her in the bathroom.
I know, and I'm getting mad the whole time. 'Cause I go, I know she's not going to ask her. I'm she's going to get back here, and she's not going to ask her. And then I'm going to say, Kylie, why didn't you ask her? And Kylie gets back, and she's looking at me. I'm like, damn it, you didn't ask her. Why can't you just ask her if she's from the hotel? No, I'm going to have to go over there and ask her.
I gotta know.
I got to know. And then she's like, I asked her.
I did
And
ask her.
it's them.
I did.
I knew it.
I know, that's impressive.
Boom. I recognize people.
I don't.
And that girl changed, but I was like, oh, I kind of remember her. And
But the
I,
hat, the
green
girl
hat.
had the same
Well,
hat
She
on.
kind of had a weird face. I hate to say
Ooh,
it.
I know.
Like
yeah.
a unique.
Unique.
No, unique face and a green hat.
Yeah.
That's what I remember. But then the girl that you went to the bathroom with, was her name Carrie? I think you said Carrie. You
No,
don't
it
remember?
wasn't
See,
Carrie.
how do I remember?
It wasn't
this?
Carrie.
It was Carrie. Kelly, Kiki.
No.
No, that's your name. Wait, I thought she said, it was a name we knew when we saw her, but
I
we ended up
know.
seeing
Damn
her
it, what
and the
was her name?
half-bearded
I think
guy,
it started with an M.
Michelle, Mary.
Oh,
Doesn't
I don't
matter.
know. It
With the
doesn't
half,
matter.
we saw her and the half-bearded guy sitting by the fire pit at the Hyatt.
We did?
Yeah, on the way back when I laid on the bench and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And we saw him, and she's like, Kylie. And she's like, you guys,
Oh,
like, I
no,
knew
we
it.
didn't say anything because they looked intimate, so I didn't say anything.
Oh my God, you were totally drunk. We stopped and talked to
No.
them. Yep. And she saw Kylie. I'm like, oh hi, remember the bathroom?
Oh
We
my
s-
God, I
we
don't
s-
remember talking to
no.
them.
Right. You don't. Unbelievable.
I don't think I wanted to talk
Now
to
you're
them then.
showing your true colors.
Because
Everybody- now
they were having
everybody-
like an intimate moment that you interrupted.
I don't give a shit. We walked by and she said, hey girl, something like that.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Don't remember that. I remember seeing her. I
Yeah.
don't remember talking to her.
And she's like, Kelly, right? No, Kylie. And then,
Oh, what was her name?
and
Now it's gonna bug me.
I think her name was Carrie.
I
So
don't-
she said her
whatever.
name. So you shouldn't even deny me because I know.
I don't remember talking to her, so I shouldn't.
I obviously know.
Dang it.
This podcast is sponsored by Eric's Concrete Pavers, Rockhouse Masonry, and Tahoe Pervious Pavers. Pavements. I'm not used to doing it right now. When it rains, it drains.
Do you know the name of your own company?
No, obviously not.
I think that like Prevagen should sponsor this podcast because apparently I need it for memory.
Is that what Prevagen
I
is?
think
See?
it is.
I would have no idea.
I think it is. We see it on the commercials all the time, on the news channels.
I thought Prevagen was hair loss stuff.
No,
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Maybe I'm wrong.
anyway, quiet woman had a great time.
Recommend it if you're in
Yeah.
the Costa Mesa.
And we
not Costa,
watched
What is it? Not what is it called? Corona del
Corona
Mar.
del Mar. And we always don't ever eat by us, folks. If you see us out to dinner,
no, we'll
we're
watch
judging
you.
the fuck out of you.
Yeah, we are.
We talk about everybody
Yeah,
just
we do.
silently. Like all the couples around, like there's an old
Yes.
couple.
We're
and
probably
we're
not
like,
even that silent.
they're only getting appetizers.
Oh, we did.
They must order like 4 appetizers. What are they getting? Then
We
every
like to,
time
I
like-
like to check out everybody's food.
And then every time an appetizer comes out, we're like, ooh, what's
Ooh,
that?
yeah.
Ooh, look at that. Like, oh my God. She only ate a little piece, and she gave it all to him. Oh my God, he just ate everything. He didn't give her a piece.
Okay, you do that more than I do,
Yeah.
but
And then the people on the other side of us, then we started talking to them. We said, hey, You watch the door. I told the guy, watch the door. If anybody comes through that
Oh
door.
no, we were watching because you like to pick your seat so you can watch.
Right. I like to watch the whole restaurant.
And so the way we got seated, there was one side was a booth and one side was a chair or like a bench booth. And so normally you would pick the chair and have me sit in the booth, but if you sat in the chair, you couldn't see anything. So you sat in the booth, so we had to do this like, where do you, because I knew you were going to pick that. So I'm like, you want to sit here?
Well, I told the guy.
And the
anyway.
couple did the same thing.
Yeah.
That
And I
we
told
did.
the guy, I said, well, I'll just watch you. And if you hit the floor, I'll hit the floor.
Because she's like, do you want to sit here? Asking him. And I go, oh my God, we just did the same thing. And he's like, well, I want to be able to see the door. It's funny. You watch people.
Everybody's laughing.
Shut up. We also were watching the couple on the other end that were not talking to each other.
Oh, not at all.
Yeah.
We didn't know if it was a Tinder date or something.
I know, you're like, it's a first date. And I'm like, no, it's not.
Yeah, it's got to be a Tinder date.
She had a wedding ring on.
She might have been married and cheating on the guy.
Oh,
But why would she wear a ring? I mean, I don't know.
You're
Not
diving
really how
deep
that
in there.
works.
I'm thinking they were just.
But I
not
wanted
that
to
happy.
say something. I'm going to go backtrack a little bit when we were talking about how hot it was at the beach.
Oh,
Because my mom uses Marcus was using Sierra Air. My mom uses Sierra Air, which is a company here in Reno. And they have a commercial, and it says, if you hire Sierra Air, the first thing you hire us is for
our like friendly
our
smile
friendly
or
smile.
something like that.
And the second thing you hire us for is we're technically right on everything and the friendliest service.
Yeah.
So my mom gets Sierra Air to come out to the house. She goes, first of all, the guy's teeth were rotten.
They probably were not rotten.
Second of all, he was overweight.
And his shirt was too tight.
And his shirt was too tight, and he was grouchy the whole time. So
sweating.
she's thinking, you don't hire the best smile and friendly people or anything. And so the commercials are I go, the people in the commercial are probably actors. They probably
probably.
don't work for Sierra Air.
Probably not.
Right.
That was not my experience.
I thought that was hilarious because my mom's like, don't believe the commercial.
So speaking of people that judge other people.
Yeah, my mom. That's where I get it. My mom, yeah, that's exactly where I get it. I get it from my mom. She, if I walk up to her, she says I have a nose hair in my hair. She says,
Yes.
what did she say about my hair the other day? She's like, just get implants in your hair. I'm like, hey, look at my hair.
Why don't you just go get some implants?
No, I said, I go, Mom, I got some
Oh,
new
no,
gel
because I
stuff
got
on my
you some
hair.
new gel stuff.
I go, how do
yeah.
you like my hair? She goes, why? I go, just look at my hair. How do you like it? Why? And then, what do you like? She goes, just go get some implants.
I know,
I go, that's not what I'm asking. I'm asking if you like my hair. Just go get some implants.
What were you asking her today about, like, weight or something? You're like, how much do you think I weigh? And she, like, was like, I'm 70. Shut up.
Oh, yeah. No, I said, how much do you think I weigh? And she's like, something like,
I've been skinny my whole
why are you
life."
looking? I've been skinny my whole life, and I'm 73. Bye, and walks out the
You're like,
door. I'm like, I
No.
wasn't asking about your weight. I'm saying asking what you thought I weighed. Because me and Marcus and Matt were talking about how much we weigh.
Oh,
But that was funny.
that was funny.
I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny. I was with Matt today, and we're gonna move on. But I thought it was funny that that Korean BTS group. You know, BTS,
Yeah.
the Korean group.
Yeah.
I was telling Mark put that on because if his kids were going to the concert.
Oh,
or
yeah, they're
whatever.
going to, like, the
And I
kids'
said,
Coachella.
you know, they're the BLT.
Yeah, you did. Yes, because they're going to, like, Nickelodeon does, like, a kids' Coachella, if you will.
Yeah.
For a weekend, and they have all these like bands and singers that kids like. And I can't remember that it's not BTS, but it was someone else. He's like, I don't know, it's like a Korean pop band.
I'm like, they're BLT or something.
And he's like, oh, like BLT
I thought that was funny.
or BTS. It's
I
fine.
wonder if this guy listened to BTS.
This segment of Life with Eric is brought to you by
G&E Painting and Drywall, servicing Reno, Tahoe, and Truckee areas for over 25 years.
Call G&E today for all of your painting and drywall needs at 775-833-0551.
I don't think he does. He's
I don't
more
think so
into,
either.
Yeah, hard rock, guitar.
Oh, not Hall & Oates.
He might like Hall & Oates. I mean, I think most people like Hall & Oates.
I dig a Hall & Oates.
Yeah, I was today on the beach. I'm listening to yacht rock, and
Yeah, that's
yacht rock
not
is mostly
bad.
Hall & Oates.
It is a lot of Hall & Oates.
But Hall & Oates have so many songs,
They do.
unbelievably amount of songs.
I heard some Phil Collins song the other day, and I was like, man, I can't remember what song it is now, but man, that's a good song. I was like, I should download that. Can't remember what it is.
I
now, though.
can feel it
No, not that one.
coming in the air tonight.
Not that one.
The one when Tyson punches the guy
No,
out in
it
The
was
Hangover.
not that
Do
Phil
do
Collins
do
song.
do 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 do.
No,
Crazy,
it was another Phil Collins song.
right?
Right.
Now I have I have a company,
Yeah, you do.
and it's concrete, paving, stone, masonry company.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows that who listens, or they don't, or they're just finding that out just now. But I've said it a bunch of times. And we mostly have Hispanic workers.
Mm-hmm.
Almost all Hispanic workers, except a couple of us. And nowadays, the administration out there, the borders are wide open. They're letting people go over the borders, all the illegal aliens, whatever, over the borders.
Right.
And they're flooding Arizona and flooding Texas.
Yeah.
And so now the governors of Arizona and Texas are getting pissed, so they're shipping the illegal immigrants
It's
to
like Delaware or something.
They're shipping them to Delaware, New York, Washington, D.C. Now these mayors of the cities are saying this is ridiculous now.
Well, how can this be ridiculous for one state and not the other?
Yeah. And I don't care what administration is in there, Democrat, Republican, but Biden has never been to the border, and there's a huge problem at the border.
That is kind of weird to me that no one's ever been there.
Shouldn't you vet these people? Drug
Yes.
dealers?
Well, my
Al-Qaeda?
biggest thing is like I can't walk into any other country without being vetted. Whether I'm traveling for leisure, pleasure,
No.
want to move there. You get vetted in every other country. So why aren't you vetted?
I understand why they're letting them in. They want more people to vote.
Right, and I'm not
But-
saying they shouldn't come. I'm
Yeah.
just saying there should be a process to it.
One half of these people are not voting, I'm sure, because
Right.
they're too scared to vote because they're afraid if they go to
They
the voting
probably
booth, they'll
are.
get
Then
arrested.
they're gonna get
They're
deported.
going to get deported
Yeah.
or whatever. But all these cities now are like, now we got a problem. And the administration
Right.
is doing nothing.
Well, and
not
they
even
don't.
addressing it.
They're not citizens or have like work permits or anything, so they can't get a job. They can't get housing. They can't get anything because they have no documentation.
No. And I think
So it's a failing system, no
Yeah.
matter how you look at it.
And here's my idea, and I've been in business a long time. Let the illegal aliens come over.
Right.
Vet them as best you can.
Right.
But put it on the employers, and the employers have to vouch for these guys and say, no, this guy's a good guy. He has a family. And then if he blows it,
He comes to work every day.
He comes to work every day. But if he blows it, you can actually call somebody and say, no, this
No,
guy's a flake. He's not coming to
He
work.
stole money from me.
He stole money from me.
He's on drugs.
Yeah, he's on drugs or whatever, and you can take him out of here. So you go tell him. The ones that are good have a path to citizenship through the employer. And because I've sponsored guys before, and it
Yeah.
kind of works like that, but they need to make it easy.
I agree.
So you get really good
Yes.
employees and eliminate the drug dealers, hopefully, and eliminate the bad people, but you still get them.
Criminals.
But the government knows this.
I know.
They know they can make it easy, but they don't
I
give
don't
a
understand why
shit.
They don't make it easy for them.
And Joe Biden is doing a horrible job.
I
Because
think he's
the,
like
the
just
one
ignoring
person,
it.
the one person that can kind of control this and stop this and do it is the president.
I know, and I feel like it's just an ignored problem.
And it's not a party line thing. It's
No.
they need to
I
stop
think we're
this.
far past the party line
Yeah.
thing on this.
So you're going to take New York, which is really high crime, and you're going to put illegal immigrants, possibly criminals or what, more into
that
the
also
system.
have nowhere to live. It's
Yeah,
like
and-
we're like
Yeah, let's put them somewhere in New York.
they're
The highest, most costly place to live, New York, California, and put them in
yeah,
all these places to live, and they
and
can't,
good luck.
They can't,
Yeah,
and so they're
you don't
putting
have
in-
you can't get a job because you don't have any documentation.
Yeah, so they're putting them into their welfare system or whatever they got to
Right.
do, and it's amazing, right? But I think it's kind of funny. They're so fed up in Texas
don't
because it's
blame
coming
them.
through. Like, no, we're gonna fly these.
They make it their
motherfuckers to
problem.
Washington,
but
D.C..
They don't fly them. They bust them.
They fly them. There's
How?
there's plane flights coming in late at night and everything else too.
They must have like an airline on board with this then.
Yeah, who knows what they
Because
do?
you can't, the FDA, you can't get on the plane without documentation.
Now, if you are an illegal alien in New York or Washington D.C., you can get a driver's license without papers.
I think.
If you're in Oregon, you can get a driver's
I
license
feel
without
like there's
papers.
someone on the West Coast here that you
Yeah,
can too.
Oregon.
Oh, okay.
Like, people have illegal aliens, or whatever. They go to Oregon to get their driver's license.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I mean, come on. Is that ridiculous or what?
Yes.
Why would you?
I mean, they're just.
You're giving them an ID now,
Right.
without any legal documentation.
There's like a very easy system that can make this.
If you made it somewhat
easy.
easier for them, because we need the workers.
Right.
And people that are hardcore and total assholes, like, no, we only want legal citizens to work, and we only want this, we only want the people that are already here. Well, we tried that. They don't want the jobs.
Right.
So we need people over the border
I
from
guess-
Guatemala, from Mexico.
I mean, I guess if they
El
want to
Salvador.
become citizens, great. If they just want to come here and work, great. There's documentation for it.
Yeah, and you make the employers
You
because
make
they
it-
want the
yeah.
employees. So you
Yeah.
make them. you make them and make it easy on the employers because a small business owner doesn't have the time to deal with all this paperwork. So make it easy.
Yeah.
And then a small business owner also doesn't want a shithead working for him or a drug dealer. So they're going to say, nope, this guy.
This isn't
all
a
you
good,
got to do
this
is
isn't a
make
good
a
fit.
call
Yeah.
and say, hey, this guy
isn't
ain't
it.
working.
Yeah.
And take him out.
It's not a bad idea.
And you call ICE.
Yeah.
Everybody out there, I've had the idea for freaking 20 years and nobody does it. You know why? Because they don't want it.
I know.
Even Trump building the wall, fine. He could still make a path.
I think he was trying to.
He was trying to, but it wasn't an easy path. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there is 100% got to be an easier way.
Yeah, you still got to build the wall. I don't care
Right.
if you're Democrat, Republican. Build the wall so we can keep the riffraff out.
Right.
And control people. Right now, they're coming over. People are dying, doing all this stuff.
Right.
But, Kamala Harris is on
my biggest thing, too, is that if you're sitting there telling me we're in a pandemic and that I have to wear a mask and I can't do anything without being vaccinated, blah, 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 and then all these immigrants are coming in with zero restrictions, how is that?
Yeah. Come on in. Spread COVID everywhere.
Right. We're not going to vaccinate you. We are not going to give you a mask. Good luck out there.
Yeah.
And so, that
we're not going to vaccinate you, but
yeah,
here's the cell phone.
Right.
We're
going to track you with this free cell phone.
We're going to give you cell phones to track you. They track them from a cell phone. Come on. Now.
Right.
That's ridiculous.
I get kicked off a plane for taking my mask down for too long.
Right. You're drinking your wine constantly, and
right.
Your mask is down. Kylie's mask, the whole thing is stained purple.
So yes, it doesn't make sense. There's zero sense.
Right, and I've told this
system
to these guys because Life with Eric podcast is sponsored by Petrilla Concrete Construction, who employs many Hispanics, Guatemalans, and they want a path that's easier too. And I'm sure
I would think that they would.
I doubt these guys employ a lot of them, but they might because they have a lot of employers. But doTERRA Essential Oils. Oils. Aislinn, you can get those from Aislinn Mueller. Is she a legal alien?
She's not.
She's legal.
She's
okay,
legal.
That's good. And you get them from This Essential Life is her handle. So make it easier out there.
Yes, it should be made easier. I agree.
The Biden administration are pieces of shit.
Okay.
I swear to God, it pisses me off.
You're getting passionate. We don't talk usually about political
and
stuff. We've had 2 weeks now.
I like
we
it.
got political.
And people out there, everybody listening, they have to know this. If they don't, they're bizarre thinking.
I mean,
bizarre.
I would think so. We're not really.
Don't be an idiot.
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking, am I crazy and not thinking somewhat logical? Whether you're Republican or Democrat?
I don't think so, because you're not saying no. You're saying there's just got to be a better, easier way to make this better for everybody.
For everybody, and they know. They don't have all these smart congressmen and everything in there and don't know. Like, aren't they logical people at all?
I would think so. Most of them went to law school.
A bunch of shitheads. You can only get elected to Congress if you're a stupid ass shithead and don't give a shit about anybody.
I was gonna run for Congress.
Yeah, maybe you should.
You're telling me, whatever.
No, I'm just saying you might be the first. You could be the first. I'll be the first man, or whatever you call him.
I think it's the first sir. First, I don't know what it is.
The first sir.
I don't know.
First Wein.
What do they call Kamala Harris's husband?
Stupid ass.
Okay.
Dumb shit.
Okie dokes.
What do they call him? They call him pussy. Oh, that's what they call him.
Okay.
Hey, pussy. Hey, Kamala, where's your pussy husband?
Oh, no. It's a good thing you're not a reporter.
Yeah. She'd be like, oh, he's right over here.
Him? He's here. Yeah.
He's here. Hey, come on over here. They're calling you a pussy again. Come over here.
They're calling you a pussy again. Honey.
Yeah. What's that?
Okay.
We're going to add that to the Dan's making that demo reel. I'm going to add that
Maybe you
little
shouldn't
piece.
have that.
I want to add, hey, Dan, the only thing I want you to add to the demo reel is when I say pussy, just add
you
that
had
on
that
there.
episode, I don't know how long ago, where you just it was how many times can you say it in an episode?
I just love saying it, I guess.
So weird.
Who made that word up?
It's a cat.
Right.
Yeah.
But
right.
Yeah. So Dan's going to make that demo reel. Add that to the demo reel, Dan.
Okay.
Just make sure.
Maybe not, Dan.
Well, dear.
Yes, dear.
Guess what? It's that time.
It's time for another cocktail?
Last call. Yeah, I'm done with my. I drank my drink. All pumped up. When I
Oh,
start playing
man.
politics, I get pumped up.
I've
So
obviously.
who are we cheersing today, dear?
Who did I say we were gonna cheers? Oh, I said, what was that? We were
Come on.
cheersing to you.
I know who you're gonna cheers.
We are gonna do a little cheers to the cast of You know what I just thought
How come
of?
you don't know the name of the
I
play?
do, but I thought of something else in the middle.
Okay, who are you gonna cheers?
Well, one, you didn't give a shout out for who Matt pimped us out to.
I was gonna do that next week.
Oh, okay.
I
We'll
know.
save it for next week then.
Yeah.
Anywho, cheers to. We were going to do a cheers to the cast of Mamma Mia that we saw last night because it was so great.
Yep, the cast of Mamma Mia. We got to know them well.
We did.
We saw them on the way out. We talked to them a little bit. We saw them in the program.
I don't think we got to know them well. But they did entertain us for like 2 hours, and it was great.
Yeah, the cast of Mamma Mia. Who else we want to cheers?
We should cheers Matt since it's his last weekend.
Yeah, let's
here.
cheers Matt Rishikesh.
Yep.
Back to India. He's going to go
Thanks
build
for the
a.
visit.
He's going to go
hospital,
build the
right?
biggest hospital in northern India
Yeah.
and open it for the prime minister to come see it. And he's going to go there for like a month. They have to like clean the hospital for like a month before he gets there. to clean
He has to clean it?
I don't know. I mean, he
Oh.
actually cleans it, but he might. I don't know what he does. But get it all ready for that. So Matt does good stuff over in India.
Humanitarian work,
Yeah,
if you
we're-
will.
Yeah, we're going to miss him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been good having him around. I think everybody really enjoys having Matt around.
We do. It's fun times.
Yeah. And my mom will be probably ready for him to leave. She's like, oh, he's always eating so much.
He doesn't eat that much. He's pretty
All he does is watch
self-sufficient.
American Idol and eat.
He's pretty self-sufficient.
Yeah. No, everybody's going to miss him. All the kids love him.
Yes.
Going to miss him. And then he'll be back in like 6 months.
He is?
He said he's never coming back again unless New York Pizza opens up.
Oh, shit.
This
Is he
will be
really
the
coming
last
back
time
in
we see
6
him?
months?
I don't know. Probably.
you
He
just
always-
made that
I
up?
made that up. But
It's usually like a year, but
Wait.
it's fine.
when now that COVID's over, he comes back more like twice a year.
Oh.
He will be. So I bet you will see him in 6 months.
Oh, okay, then. For his birthday? For our birthday?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Kylie and Matt share the same birthday, so that's what Kylie wants to say. Don't you?
I didn't. You must have.
Subscribe or follow us on wherever you listen to your podcast, or just go to our website at www.lifewitheric.com.
And don't forget to follow us on social media for updates and a closer look into My Life with Eric. To all of our listeners out there, remember, it's always happy hour here.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
I love you, baby.
Love you too, baby.
Locals only.